Good morning, Math Masters, 4th grade folks. Welcome to yet another edition of Eureka Math in the Morning. My name is Mr. Leggett. I'm a 4th grade teacher. And Eureka, what does that mean in English? It means I have found it. What have we found? We have found the best way to learn math, which is more valuable than gold itself. Let's read our objective. Name numbers within 1 million by building understanding of the place value chart and placement of commas for naming base thousand units. We touched a little bit on this yesterday. Okay, we're going to start off with our fluency practice. And let's say we have 2 tens. And you can go ahead and write that. You know what? You actually don't need to write this down. I just want you to follow along. So 2 tens equals what? What do 2 tens equal? Well, think about it. 10, 20. That's unit form and standard form. Let's go continuing on with 3 tens. Unit form. What is 3 tens in standard form? 10, 20, 30. Let's go on to 9 tens. 9 tens. Well, we can see the pattern here. 2 tens, 20, 3 tens, 30, 9 tens, 90. Practically give the answer when you're saying it. 9 tens. Oh, now we get a little bit of murkier waters. What do 10 tens mean? Well, let's think about it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We say 100. There's 10 tens. How about 11 tens? Well, think about it. If 10 tens is a 10 and a 0, what would 11 tens be? Probably an 11 and a 0. 110. Remember, we don't say 110. We just say 110. Let's try 12 tens. Think about what it'll be. Maybe say it out loud. Yeah, 120. We continue on to 19 tens. It's a lot of tens, Mr. Leggett. But it's the same kind of pattern. 19 with a 0, 190. How about 20 tens? Well, if 10 tens equaled 100, 20 tens would equal what? Yeah, 200. We just have the 20 plus a 0. Makes it 200. That's 20 tens. And look at this math magic. 30 tens equals what? Well, that would equal 300 even. So 30 tens equals 300. And we'll continue on to 40 tens. What would 40 tens equal? Well, if 10 tens equals 100, 20 tens equals 200, 30 tens equals 300, then 40 tens would equal 400. Let's get a little well, let's do a few more here. You remember, you don't need to write this down, you're just following along. Let's do 80 tens. What does 80 tens equal? Well, we knew that 40 tens is 400, so 80 tens would be 800. Unit form, standard form. How about 84 tens? Watch what we do. Write the 84, put in a 0, 840. And finally, we're going to do 65 tens. I'm not going to give you the answer. I just want you to think about it in your mind. In your mind. And come up with the answer. So there is our fluency practice. Time to move on to the application problem. Follow along with me by writing this down, not the sentence, but what we come up with, the drawing we do. Remember, we read, draw, and write in Eureka Math. So let's take a look at what we got going here. The school library has 10,600 books. That is something that we know. So we're going to underline that. All right. The town library has 10 times as many books. Something else we know. And I'm going to circle this phrase 10 times as many. So I know what it's all about, right? What we need to find out, how many books does that darn town library have? Well, when I'm presented with a problem like this, I like to make a place value chart. And you will too. Let's make a place value chart because we're talking about the school library has 10,600, but the town library has 10 times as much. So I think we're going to have to go to maybe the 100,000s. Maybe. Let's see. 100,000s. 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, und ones. So we go 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, little 10 dash thousand, and 100 dot 6,000. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. So what do we have in the amount of books at the school library? We have 10,600. So 1 10,000, right? And 600s. So we have 1 10,600. That's what this number looks like, 10,600. I'm not going to do all those little circles like we did yesterday, circles and dots. Because we know when we multiply by 10, we just shift over 1. Like when we divide by 10, we go back 1. But when we multiply by 10, we go up 1. We go to the left. And I'm going to put times 10 as kind of a reminder there, since we're not doing the disk. So 1 10,000 comes over here to become 100,000. 600s multiplied by 10, 6,000s. And look, now we can create this number. 1 100,000, 0 10,000s, 6,000s, 0 hundreds, 0 10s, 0 1s. And here's something we'll be talking about in our lesson is grouping. These are called periods. These 3 groups of digits. So 1, 2, 3, that's where we put a comma. And we say this 106,000, not 106,000. It's just 106,000. Well, we read, we drew. Time to write. It's time to write. The town library has 106,000 books. I'm going to put an exclamation point up there because that's a lot of books. All right, what I'd like you to do now is take a little brain break, stretch, dance, do something to refresh yourself. Go get a drink of water, go to the restroom, anything like that will do. And then come on back and hit the concept development video, part what of our day? Part 3 of our day.